telling me you stealing from the airport.
I'm not stealing. I'm buying paint. That's what I told you. What do you
know what I'm saying? Black folks always stealing something.
I'm not black folks. I'm African.
That's the same thing. You black.
It's not the same thing. We're different than you guys.
Look at your hand.
No, we're different than you guys from here.
How are you different from me?
Oh yeah, we different.
How?
We don't do the same thing.
What you mean? So you better?
I'm not saying we better, but we do different stuff.
Like what? Give me an example.
Do different stuff. We African, we do different stuff.
Give me an example. Listen. Like y'all eat rabbits and we eat pigs?
Yeah, hold on. When Obama win, I see the black folks here started dancing. You know what I told them? I said, no, it's not your win. It's African who win. Believe me. And you better.
Oh, so Obama, you celebrated too?
Of course, Obama is African.
So why they can't celebrate?
Did Jesse Jackson win? He never going to be able to win. Jesse Jackson, did he win?
You said.
Did he win?
Hold up. You said we was dancing when Obama won.
No, listen. Y'all don't act right. Let me clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you do.
No, yeah, that's what Obama win. This doesn't win. Because
so you say the African Americans in America don't act right?
No.
And you do?
We do. That's what Obama over there.
You racist.
I'm not. I like y'all, but you know what? That's the reality I'm telling you.
You're racist. You just like the white people.
No, I'm not white. I'm African.
No, you're like the white people.
No, I'm African. I'm African. You hear me?
So wait, you won't go get a diamond chain and wear around your neck?
Oh, wait, no, I ain't gonna wear. I'm not gonna show my underwear. Do you see me dress up?
Let me see.
I'm not gonna show my underwear to you.
I ain't even finna get into that. Let me see. That was insane to me. But regardless of that, he's not wrong. Now he can miss me with the whole backhanded, trying to say y'all don't know how to act right, and he's trying to be negative in that light. And even with that, if it wasn't for us acting right, you wouldn't be over here. You'd be back in Africa. So you can miss me with the whole y'all don't know how to act right stuff. Y'all don't know how to act right, because if you did, you'd still be in Africa building up your homeland. But that's not really the point I want to get to. The main point I want to get to is the fact that he's correct about Obama. Obama was not a win for Black Americans. Obama was a win for the LGBTQ and immigrants in general. It was a win for Mexicans. It was a win for Africans. It was a win for Caribbeans. It was a win for immigrant Europeans. It was a win for everybody else but us. And that's usually how the Democratic Party works. Not to mention, it would have been the same thing with Kamala Harris. Thank God she didn't win. But if she would have won, it would have been a win for Jamaica. It would have been a win for all of these Mexicans. It would have been a win for all of these other people who are coming into our country and destroying Black American communities. He's not wrong about that. He's 100% correct. And we're not the same. Black Americans are not African. Africans are not Black. It's the same thing. There's a big distinction. We're going to get into that. And I'm going to break that whole thing. We're going to break that whole thing down later in this video.
I honestly think that I'm Black. I'm a Black Somali man. But my partner over here doesn't agree with me.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm not Black.
I know Black. I know Black. Impossible. I know.
Pardon?
I said I'm not Black.
You're not Black?
No.
That a lot of Black Americans don't have is a sense of knowing where you come from.
I want y'all to stop saying this expeditiously, please. Black Americans know where they're from, America, and that is okay. It is more than enough to be from America. We are our own ethnic group. We have our own language, AAVE, food, culture, music, all the things that make you an ethnic group. If a person claims to be from Jamaica, you don't question that. You accept that answer, which is ironic because guess what? Black people are not native to the island of Jamaica. In fact, their ancestors came to that island at the same time that my ancestors came to America. But because we are a minority in this country, you dismiss our contributions to the culture and the American fabric. We are part of this country and how we built it. We built it for free, first of all. And when we start saying these things, y'all, we are dismissing the Black American contribution. You are implying that our roots here are not very strong. If a white person tells you that I'm American, you don't question that either. You don't say, but where in Europe are you from? You accept that. Accept our answer as well. The part that I want people to hone in on is that there's a part of this country that is always trying to undercut the history and the contributions of Black Americans. And so that we as other cousins in the diaspora should not feed into that. It is the same, it's the other side of the coin of saying, go back to Africa where you're from, when my ancestors built this country. So I want us to be okay with answers like, I'm from America, by way of Tennessee, Mississippi, Missouri. Those answers are enough.
I'm tired of having the conversation about us not knowing where we come from.
Tag me in, coach. I'm about to end this right now. Now, this shit ain't to offend nobody. This is straight facts. Won't be no traffic if you just stay in your lane.
Baby, I'm from Texas. My mama from Texas. Her mama from Texas. Her mama from Texas. Her mama's mama is from Texas.
Show the fuck is from Texas, because Texas became formally known as a state on December 29th, 1845. Same Texas that was formerly a part of Mexico, but was an independent country since 1836, but it took 10 years to become a part of the United States due to the political division over slavery, which means that your black ass family was already there. But when did Nigeria become Nigeria? Nigeria became a country on October 1st, 1960. But my dad was born in 1949. My dad is from Alabama. And on December 14th, 1819, Alabama became Alabama. But Kenya became a country on December 12, 1963. My mama was born in 1962.
And then some people from Louisiana a little bit further down the line. Look, man.
And that's where they from. They from Louisiana. Because on April 30th, 1812, Louisiana became Louisiana. Louisiana became the 18th state. But see, when they ask me where I'm from the land of Indians, Indiana. The Kikiyanga in the Miami. Indiana, the 19th state. The home of the Babyface and the After 7. When you ask us where we are from Indiana. So when somebody asks you where you from and you say Haiti, and Haiti is a complete answer because Haiti became Haiti in 1804. Recognize when somebody say they from Georgia, because Georgia became Georgia in 1788. So you might be from Johannesburg or Cape Town, South Africa. South Africa that became South Africa in 1961. Make sure you put some respect on it when somebody tell you they from Atlanta, because Atlanta was Atlanta in 1837, ho. First name Marthasville in honor of the then governor's daughter. Nicknamed Terminus for its rail location, and then changed soon after to Atlanta, the feminine for Atlantic. So when we tell you where we from, that's where we from. So unless you plan on telling us what tribe you was in or what the fuck your family was doing, don't question us when we tell you where we from.
Because we have men like Emmanuel Ocho or Ocho, whatever, we really need to start saying there's black people and then there's African Americans. Because the Africans, the ones that are actually first generation, second generation, where their grandparents grew over, came, like we're in Nigeria and Ghana and moved over here, that's African Americans. All right, if they're Americans. All right. And then there's black Americans. We got to start making that distinction, because Emmanuel does not speak for me. And I kind of wrote him off a long time ago because he said something one time in a clip. And I was like, why would you say that? Why would you say that? And then I remembered, and then I thought, he's not from here. Like, his family is not from here. He don't feel the same way I feel. We need to start making a distinction between these folks, okay? There's African Americans, and then there's black Americans. And
when you use the distinction African American, literally by definition, what you're saying is you are a African immigrant, meaning you immigrated from Africa and you came over to America. Elon Musk is an African American. That term African American came from the 70s. That was a term that was coined on us by, I don't even want to say his name, but one of those fake ass black leaders who claim that he's for black people, but really he for all these immigrants and the LGBTQ. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That is what destroyed our identification. And then we fell for it, unfortunately, because a lot of us had that mentality and that moniker of, we African, because in that time frame, they didn't know no better. They didn't understand what it was going to come to now. That was right after 1960. That was right after the Immigration and Nationality Act. That was right after 1964. So a lot of those people in that time didn't understand the ramifications and the negative ramifications that was going to come with identifying yourself with a place that you have no business connecting yourself to. You know what I'm saying? But now with the information that we have now, people still identifying with that just show their lack of intelligence and their lack of care to not only themselves, but the whole group of black Americans as a whole.
Are you dumb? Now let me break this to you, young bucks. I can say nigger however much I want to say nigger. I'm black. Shut the up, and it's always the whitest brothers, bro. Shut your mouth. It's okay. You have no blackness in you. It's okay. It's 2025. We're not in the 1600s. You ask me where I'm from. What's my background? I'm Angolan, nigga. Nigga, I'm Angolan. Just because your can't say don't mean I can't say nigga. Nigga. Guess what? You're a nigga. Yeah.
There lies the problem. There lies the problem that a lot of y'all fail to understand the difference in between black as an ethnic group and black as a race. Black Americans, we're one of the few people that use black to refer to our ethnic group, not necessarily our race. And I'll explain because that sounded kind of vague. Let me explain a little bit better. So unless you've taken your ass overseas at a certain point, been to Tunisia, Libya, 2 or 3 weekends in Fiji, Bora Bora, it's only then that you'll understand that it is very rare for your ass to encounter an ethnic group in this world where the name of their ethnic group, as well as the name of their culture, is based on their skin tone. You don't see color-coded ethnic groups like that. That is a white man concept. That is a white concept. Nobody else does that. The Itoke of Fiji do not do that. The Yoruba of Nigeria do not do that. The Nuba of Sudan do not do that. The Sikhs do not do that. What are my boys' names? I forgot what are their names? The dudes with the blue rose from Tunisia. They don't do that. Nobody else does that until that only comes from the outsider colonizer perspective. Where we got fucked as black people, I'll say black Americans in this country, is we only say black culture, black American, black this, black that, because we don't know what else to fucking say. This also causes a little bit of confusion when we encounter other people from the Afro diaspora, case in point, Jamaicans, Panamanians, Afro-Cubano, Cubans, because a lot of the times the name for their culture is Cuban culture, Panamanian culture, Jamaican culture, Haitian culture, and race-wise, yeah, they're black, and the white man's concept of race, yeah, they're black, but culture-wise, ethnic group-wise, they refer to themselves as Jamaicans, Haitians, etc., etc. We don't do that. We don't have a designation. We just have the racial designation. And even when you talk about culture.
Real quick, I don't consider none of them people black. I don't care if you Panamanian. I don't care if you African. I don't care if you Caribbean. I don't consider none of y'all black at all. I don't care about this white man concept. I could care less. Black is American. If you're not a black American, you're not black. I don't care. Cry about it, you can go in the comments and complain. You're not black. You're Haitian. And that's okay. You're not black. You're Nigerian. And you identify with your tribe. You Igbo, you Fulani. That's okay. You're East African. You're Ethiopian. And that's okay. It's not a hatred. It's not a hatred. I'm not angry. I don't have nothing against these people, but you're not me. We don't come from the same thing. And like I say all the time, most of these people did not identify with being black until after 1964. After 1964 was the Immigration and Nationality Act for the civil rights movement that black Americans fought for. When these people came over to America, they started to identify as black because they knew they can get a one up. So that means that I can actually get stuff because I'm a citizen. I'm just like you, right? So let me get the same things that your people fought for. It's another form of tethering that a lot of these people do. Now, when it comes to just simple identification, you can't move to a new place and then consider yourself that ethnic group. It does not work like that. So if I'm born in China, that doesn't now make me Chinese. My ethnic group did not change. That means that I can be a citizen of the country, but I'm not Chinese. Now, again, America, and I say this all the time, I've said this plenty of times, the way that America depicts race and ethnicity is the same thing. So when we say black, when black Americans say black, we're talking about our tribe. We're talking about our culture. We're talking about our race. We're talking about all that mixed into one because America is the only place where that operates in. If you say black in any other place in this world, they're not speaking from a sense of culture and the tribe, but they're talking about their skin color as far as race. But then in that itself is a contradiction because, well, would y'all consider Indians black? People from India, like the country India, would you consider those people black? And some of those people darker than me, are they black? Absolutely fucking not. You know what I'm saying? Even people from dark-skinned Asian countries like Philippines, you would consider Manny Pacquiao black. Manny Pacquiao got a little bit of melanin in his skin. Does that make him black? So is Manny Pacquiao blacker than Stephen Curry? Because no, you wouldn't consider that, right? So when you think of blackness, blackness is specifically has always been an American thing. That's what it's always been. But America controls the media apparatus and the global apparatus of culture. So when you're from another country like Jamaica, or you're from Africa or wherever you're from, you want to be a part of that. You want to be a part of something because honestly, a lot of these people just don't have really stand-alone cultures. Like I say all the time, nobody is in Ethiopia trying to be like they're trying to act like they're from the Trinidad. Nobody's in the Trinidad trying to act like they're from Senegal. They're not. But you can go to any of them countries and guess who they trying to act like? A black American. So a lot of the jealousy and a lot of the tethering starts there because America controls the media apparatus, but black America sets the standard on culture. We do. So a lot of these people are jealous. So the best way to infiltrate that is just to call myself and classify myself as you because, hey, we the same, right? You know, we got the same skin color, right? Ain't we the same, you know? Right? You, me, I'm you. Nigga. We are the same, nigga. No, we not the same. And that's okay. I don't have a hatred towards Africans and Caribbeans. I have a hatred towards tethers. I don't like tethers. But if you're African and Caribbean, I don't got nothing against you. I fuck with my Africans and Caribbeans, the cool ones, especially the ones that stay in their homeland and build their homeland up. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tether onto me. I'm not you and you're not me. I would never go to Nigeria, even if I was born in Nigeria. Unless I had a Nigerian parent, I'm not now Nigerian. I wouldn't consider myself African and I wouldn't consider myself Nigerian. Because I have citizenship in your country does not mean that I'm you. And a lot of people struggle with understanding that. Let's keep going.
And I'm going to say this because I feel like people think I'm just trying to divide people.
I want to know why he got all these damn flags in the back. See the U.S. flag, see the Brazilian flag, see the Mexican flag. This nigga, what the fuck he got going on?
African American culture, black culture is American culture.
People need to stop saying African American. I'm not an African American. I'm a black American.
It is American culture. It is American culture. But also within that, it is a subset of American culture. And there are certain conversations, certain aspects of it that you might not understand unless you come from that culture. I'll keep 100 with you. There's certain shit as a black man that you won't know about other subsets of African American culture unless you come from the culture. If your ass ain't from South Carolina, you ain't gonna know about the Geechee or Gullah language.
He's right. I didn't know about that until I got grown. He's absolutely right. I didn't know about that.
Matter of fact, I say that. So let me take that back. There's about 3 subsets of ethnic groups of African Americans where the culture is still the name. Like for example, the Creoles, the Gullah Geechees, what the fuck do you call? I forgot them names. There's a third one I forgot. But
the video just cut off like that. Okay. I guess the video just cut off like that. Y'all go follow bro. That's a shit right there if y'all want to. But yeah, he's absolutely right as far as culture. Like there are certain, like even the way that we speak, our dialect. I'm from the Midwest. Some of y'all know I'm from Cleveland. So I talk like somebody from Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? If I like when I got grown, if you from New York, if you a black American New Yorker, there's this thing that y'all say called day room. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. But I didn't know about day room until I got older. And I guess day room means something that's like real dumb or something that's like gay or something. I don't know. But like stuff like day room, that's New York slingo. That's New York culture. You know what I'm saying? If you from New Orleans, they say baby. Okay, they say baby. And they said in a certain dialect and a certain tone. If you're from Florida, they say jit. If you're from LA, they say I don't know. They say homie. What's up, homie? What's going on, homie? We don't say homie in the Midwest like that. If you're from Chicago, you say shit. You say tweaking. Tweaking came from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like there's different terms and slangs and stuff that people say depending on where you're from. So he's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? Even in the way that we dress. Y'all down south niggas can't dress. I'm sorry. Y'all niggas wear big clothes and y'all niggas big truck driving Tahoe niggas and shit. No disrespect to my down south niggas. It's just jokes. Don't take this shit personally, my nigga. We black Americans. We talk shit on each other. We don't take shit personally. But y'all down south niggas can't dress. But with that being the case, there are certain ways that y'all operate in y'all culture though. Spinners and grills, that came from the South. It came from the South. New York, y'all made Tim's cool. Y'all made like certain hats where you wear your hat and all that shit. Y'all made that shit cool. You know what I'm saying? Florida, even though it looked dumb as hell to me, wigs. That's culture. The way you wear things, the way you speak, the way you communicate, even certain foods and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that you make, that all comes from different cultures and different ways you are. And that's just all different based on where you at and when you black in America. You know what I'm saying? So to say that if you're an Ethiopian or you're from Morocco or you're from South Sudan, you're the same as some nigga in some black American in Detroit. You're the same as some New Yorker that lives in the Bronx. Y'all are the same. You're the same as somebody that lives in New Orleans, a black American nigga. You the same. Like, stop it. You not. Stop trying to tether on us. You're not black, and that's okay. You can identify as black all you want. You could say it and scream into the world, but you're not, though. You're like a man that think he a woman because he put on a dress. Stupid motherfucker.